Welcome, viewer. It's lovely to share this time with you. Obviously, you've come here to listen to the three messages that are for you if you feel like you are not enough. My intention is not to tell you what to do. However, my intention is to offer you to tap back into your internal wisdom, because within you, you have all the answers and connection to source and connection to your higher self. And with that, you have all your answers. And it's really easy in this day and age, and for a very long time, to be distracted by outside sources and to look outside of ourselves when the real wisdom is within you. So take what resonates with you. It must, any of this information is not valuable unless it resonates with you. So I hope this provides some resonance, and leave the rest if it doesn't. So the first card, I pulled these cards earlier. The first card, the first message that goes with messages for when you feel not enough is unmarked trail, revelation. So the first thing that stands out for me is the colour. The colour is green. Green is growth. Green is the heart. And the message here is that there is a part of you, and I would say that it is your heart, your inner truth, the one that is quietly navigating the direction that you want to go, has already decided that you no longer want to carry this narrative that what you have done is not enough. Because how much more can you actually do? How much more can you actually try? How much more can you actually reflect on before there is to be no change? There is this pattern where there is that constant reflection, constant work, constant mindfulness to do things differently, in so much so that it's become its own well-trodden trail, its own goat track. And the wisdom within is saying, I feel the wisdom within is saying, there is this point where you tune into yourself. There is no vision outside of yourself that is the best example of the way that you should be. The new unmarked trail is to go within to see that best version and to be that best version. And the truth of the matter is that you don't know what the next step is until you're at the step before it. So looking within is about that internal dialogue that tells you which direction to go in, because it is heart-led and it feels right in your heart. The idea that it's not enough, the idea that we have to keep doing something better or to fix ourselves is not the path of growth. It is the path of looking for perfection. But perfection only breeds unhappiness, and there's nothing there. We are too intelligent to keep believing that this constant need to fix because there's something wrong that's not good enough is actually working. We can't lie to ourselves anymore. The message here is no, it doesn't work, and it's right, it doesn't work, and you can feel that in your heart. But the problem is that this revelation, this unmarked trail, is not familiar. And human nature could be, the temptation is stay in that uncomfortable area of not feeling it's enough because it is familiar. All these things, I don't know what good things in my life are actually occurring now because I don't feel like I am enough. So the temptation might be to stay on that well-beaten track where we're saying that we're not good enough. And the revelation, the quiet revelation, the powerful revelation is that No, you won't lose those special things, positive things in your life, because you are choosing to take the untrodden track. And the willingness to be uncomfortable consistently is another thing that's coming through. The willingness to be uncomfortable consistently is going to be a constant companion when you are trusting your ability to make good decisions and to solve problems and to be resourceful when you follow what's right for you, knowing that you are enough. The second card is Horseman. This is a message. Once you have made that decision, once you have that truth, that steadfast, quiet truth, it's time to build the positive message from it. It's time to carry that with you. It's time to create your message from that to yourself and let it be manifested in ways that are creative for you. That could be through your words, that could be through your dress, that could be through your actions, that could be through writing, that could be through your garden, that could be through whatever it is. But the message that the truth that you tap into within yourself, it has germinated within you. And the direction that it goes is not a path, it is a new landscape that doesn't have any tracks in it. And what you are bringing with you is your ability to create, your ability to, you're not reacting to a deficit within you anymore. You are creating from a point of view that you have something, and that something is that you are in fact enough. You might have a reason for it. You might know that I am enough the way that I am, and that builds a sense of stability and consistency within you. However, it may also be, I have been trying and trying and trying and trying for many years, and I still don't notice any different. I still am not enough yet. And maybe that is enough to convince you to come from more of a place where you know that you have the resources that you need, the wisdom that you need, the creativity and the ability to move forward in a way that where good things are coming. And that requires, as I said before, the courage to be uncomfortable consistently. It's not about acting as if, faking it. It's about firmly focusing on that new belief that you are enough within, no matter how quiet it is, and using your connection to it to move forward in your life in a way that directly connects to it. It could be, as I said before, in those examples, but it's just that constant redirection back to that truth within you. And sometimes in the noise of everyday life and old habits and fear and the desire for comfort, we can forget it. But you pause for a moment and it will come back to you. You can journal it, you can write about it, you can set affirmations, you can put it on post-it notes around the house, but it is yours to say that you are enough. And you can say it in your own words. You can say, you are enough as I am. You can say, I am magnificent. I don't need to be perfect. You can say, I cannot be mad at myself for not knowing things that only time could teach me. You could choose whatever saying that you want to help you focus on that element within your heart that enables you to know that who you are is exactly who you're meant to be, and grow from there and bring that truth out into the world in a million different ways. And the more you practice it, the better you get. And over time, if you look after it, it will start to accumulate, and you will see how this change in perspective and this connection to your heart manifests in your world around you. The third card is Metox, repairing the body, mind, spirit. This is pretty self-explanatory. I notice that this card is teal, which is a blue-green, which is about the heart and which is about communication. So for me, this is that communication that's building up within yourself. And it's being honest. It's about pause. It's about going within. It's about rebooting. We are looking at those things and facing those things, and again tapping into that discomfort, willingness to be uncomfortable, and say, okay, I'm going to do the thing that I need to do to look after myself. Because the message is, when we're not enough, what's the point in investing in ourselves when we are not enough? Oh, I have to do this first, so I can earn investing in myself in some way. And you have done enough. You have done enough, and you do not have to do anything in order to invest in yourself. Who you are is enough. Who you are needs to be invested in. You need that incentive to keep the creativity and the positivity going. Whatever it looks like for you is the way that it needs to manifest. It is between you and yourself. Yes, it can be detoxing. Yes, it can be... Actually, we need to circle back to detoxing. Detoxing is a very important thing. What toxic behaviors are an investment into the idea that you're not enough, and what can you do to reboot that? So if you have thought, why bother, and decided to ingest things that are not good for you because you believed that you weren't worth the investment, because you weren't enough. Now that you're making a new decision and you're tapped into the real truth, the inner truth that you are, and that you are worth the investment, what do you need to do to just let your body heal itself first? We have talked about the detox of seeing how constantly thinking that we need to fix ourselves, there's never a point where it's fixed. We have seen that the idea of perfection breeds unhappiness, and we never actually achieve it. But magnificence is definitely achievable. In fact, you have already achieved magnificence. What can you do for yourself? What investment can you make into your body, into your mind, into your spirit, that will detox your investment into believing that you have not been enough previously? That could be through food, that could be through who you are around, that could be through the way that you talk to yourself. That is for you to sit and think with. That's where journaling can come in. That's where tapping into a fear will help you. This is where tapping into something that's not working in your daily life, journaling about that will help you. And the important thing is you ask yourself, if I am enough, then what am I doing that's showing that I'm investing into the belief that I am not, and I need to fix myself or something around me? What fear is creating behaviors that cause me sadness, or to behave in a way that's trying to avoid something bad? So beautiful, 3 beautiful cards here that are pointing to your truth within your heart. If you have heard it and it is there and it is solid, the message that can come from that, it's time to start creating in your world around you through what you say, how you talk about yourself, how you think, what you do, what you create, through substance and that connection to that new truth that will build in strength over time, that you are enough. And what can you do to detox from the investment that you used to make into thinking that you were not enough? And finally, I just want to pull a healing card. It's sometimes nice to have a mantra or a little affirmation to help us. Okay. All healing is first a healing of the heart. Be kind to yourself. Imagine there is someone inside you, a smaller version of yourself, and think if you were to approach that person in your day-to-day life, how would you treat them? And try and treat yourself, your heart, like that. If you were to come across an 8-year-old in your daily life, would you talk to them the way that you talk to yourself when you feel like you have to work harder or try harder? So maybe heal. You are deserving of healing, and the best person to do that is you. So thank you for spending your time with me. I hope something from this resonated with you. If something did, please put it in the comments below. And if you would like to share how you are bringing that message to yourself and your life around you that you are enough, it would be lovely to hear it in the comments below. Thank you.